Welcome to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, as always, Mother Nature has a role to play in our success and whether or not we can go out there. And this past week has definitely been against us, so to speak. We've had a lot of wind, and that's what we get here in South Dakota. Honestly, I don't know what we would do if we didn't have the wind. Probably fall over, quite honestly. We've gotten so used to walking in the wind. But it was a rough past 7 days with a lot of wind around the area. A few days here and there, people were able to get out and enjoy the weather, but still the lakes were kind of churned up, and that affected the bite. But the lakes that produced walleyes this past week up in the northeastern part of the state included Bitter, Waubay, and Hazelton, and those are the three main lakes that a lot of people are going to. A lot of 13 to 17-inch fish being caught there. Other lakes included Opitz, Big Stone, Reed, Drywood, School, Dry Lake by Clark, as well as Goose, and then also a few being caught at Swan. Down the southeastern part of the state, the lakes included Ponset, Thompson, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Lake Campbell, 81 Ponds, a few being caught at Sinai, as well as Madison. And then also Whitewood, Brush, Brant, and also North Island produced a few walleyes, and then also Twin. And remember, Twin is the trophy lake, where the walleyes have to be 28 inches or larger to keep. Now the Missouri River continues to do well, but again, the wind definitely kept a lot of people off of Wahi, to say the least. And that bite has started to come around. It hasn't really taken off completely lately because the water temperature has been a little bit too warm. But Francis Case, that walleye bite is really picking up, and a lot of quality fish coming out of there. Some really nice fat eaters, to say the least. Now, what a lot of people have been using out on Lake Oahe is the reapers and the bandits. We talked about this weeks past. This is the stringer full edition of the reaper. A very popular color. We have over 80 different colors of the reapers on hand here. Also, the bandit has also been very popular. This is the stoner edition, and the stoner has been very popular in many other crankbait models that we have, and so it comes in the bandit as well as the reaper. So again, stop on by, but if you can't stop on by, take a look at the website at dakotaangler.com. Now, with the cooler weather now in place, a lot of the walleyes are moving up shallower. And so some of the baits that have been working well, the shallow flicker shad. We have custom shallow flicker shads. This is the sherbet color, been very popular, very bright, to say the least. Also, a lot of people are snap jigging. And here's the number 7 size jigging wrap, and this is also, it comes in the 9. Works very well, to say the least, and those are the sizes that you would want to use on area lakes, size 7 and 9. Size 11 for Oahe or areas of the river. The other thing is, and we've talked about this, the minnow wraps. This is the minnow wrap season, folks. When you get up to the walleyes in less than 10 feet of water, you can cast these things up into the shallow, and they are going to be hammered, to say the least. We have 12 different colors, so make sure you buy one of these. And also, we're extending the minnow wrap challenge through the end of October. October 31st will be the end of the minnow wrap challenge, so take advantage of that. And if you don't have a minnow wrap, honestly, what's taking you so long? Stop on by here at the store or get it and order it online at dakotaangler.com. Now, as far as the perch bite is concerned around the area, that has definitely been impacted by the warmer water temperatures, and now with the cooler water, it's starting to see schools perch kind of appearing now, and so I think that bite's going to improve dramatically over the next week. The lakes that produce perch include Waubay, Big Stone, Lake Hendricks, all dry lakes such as Willow Lake, Florence, as well as Clark, Whitewood, Pelican, Kempeska, as well as Ponset, Madison, and Thompson. Now, what have guys been using? A lot of drop chain lures like the Pilkey or the Haley. Also, the Fish Daddy LED spoons have been working really well, tipped with waxworms or maggots or even small pieces of crawler. And then also grass shrimp. We have these grass shrimp available. They have been working well for the perch as well as the crappies. And then also along the same lines, these are the larvae plastics from Z-Man. Looks very similar to a grass shrimp, so you can see why they are taking off. So a lot of our lakes are populated with grass shrimp, and that's their food. So again, if you don't have any, stop on by here at the store or order it on our website, or give us a call at 605-336-9132. In this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to again talk about the Dakota Angler Ice Institute because, folks, we're a little less than a month away from the show. And I want to make sure that the word gets out and we have plenty of people on hand because it is a show that you don't want to miss. November 7th through the 9th at the Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center. In years past, we always said the Ice Institute concentrates on ice fishing. That's obviously where it's got the title from. But this year, and especially next year, it's going to be an all seasons type of tackle show. This year we're going to start to phase that in a little bit more open water tackle. But next year it's going to be called the Institute because it's going to be an all seasons fishing show. And so it gives everyone the opportunity to display and sell their open water tackle as well. And I think all of you would enjoy it that much more. So again, keep that in mind. So if you're not only looking for ice fishing equipment, if you're looking for some great deals on some closeout open water tackle, rods, reels, you name it, the Sioux Falls Arena Convention Center is the place that you're going to want to be November 7th through the 9th. So folks, tell your family, your friends, all your fishing buddies that you can't do anything else that weekend other than going to the show at the Sioux Falls Arena Convention Center. And please help spread the word. We need your help. It would be great to see a large crowd out there all 3 days. And let's make a big impression on all the vendors that are there that weekend by going up to them and thanking them for being a vendor at the Institute. If you have any questions about the Ice Institute, by all means, give us a call at 605-336-9132. Or also you can check it out on the website of the show at DakotaAnglerIceInstitute.com. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, all you have to do is send it to me, and you can do that by sending it to todd@DakotaAngler.com. Before we end this week's episode, I want to remind you that, folks, we're starting to shift things around a little bit. Some of you noticed that we're changing things over for ice fishing. And if you're looking for some open water tackle yet, we still have it, obviously. You can see it behind me. But if there's something missing off the store floor, you can still go to our website at DakotaAngler.com and order it from there and do an in-store pickup. Or if you don't need it right away, we can also ship it to you the next day. But if you have any questions about that and our website, don't hesitate to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report for Dakota Angler. I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week, folks. Thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And always, stay healthy and stay safe.